Okay, good morning students. I hope that all are good. Okay, fine or not? Yes, fine. Okay, before class I have discussed about the maxima and minima in the closed interval, means first order derivative test for the local maxima and local minima. Okay, by using that one you can find the local maxima and local minima, you know very well. First follow those two videos, after that listen this one. Directly you listen this one, you cannot understand anything. Now, for suppose in the examination point of view, find the local maxima, local minima by using first order derivative test. Asking, okay, we will do that one. Nothing asking means nothing find the local maxima, local minima of the function asking. 100% you apply the second order derivative test. Second order derivative test. It is very useful. After that applications, long answer problem also by using this one only. That's why in the maximum and minimum, maximum you will use the second order derivative test. How to do? How to find the maxima and minima? Maximum value and minimum value. Before we learned in that one first order derivative test. That is one type of process. Okay, that is also very easy way. Now 100% for suppose in the examination point of view, they cannot asking that one. What does that mean? First order, by using first order derivative, they cannot asking. Must and should you will go through the second order derivative test 100%. How to do the problems? Remember carefully, my dear students. How to do? Okay. First, I will explain here. I will explain here working rule. After that, I will explain the problem. Carefully listen that. By using second order derivatives, tomorrow class compulsory we will do the applications on the maxima and minima, means on the second order derivative. Please go through this video is very important video. Second order derivative test. How to do? Okay, simple. First working rule. What is the working rule? Let y is equal to f of x be a function. Defined in the closed interval, whatever may be, my dear friends. Okay, be a function. Okay, second step. Find dy by dx or f dash of x. Same process. Third, let dy by dx is equal to 0 and factorize the dy by dx and find the values of x. Let for suppose c1 comma c2 and factorize dy by dx. Okay, c1 c2 c3 so on cn are the values of x. Okay, we will find the values of x, keep inside. Okay, keep side. After that immediately already dy by dx we find, immediately we will find d square y by dx square, that is our f dash of x. Here you will find the second order derivative, means again differentiation of the curve with respect to x, again differentiation of dy by dx with respect to x, again differentiate. Okay, the derivative of y with respect to x dy by dx, the derivative of dy by dx with respect to x is d square y by dx square. My dear student, any doubt? No doubt. After that, this we will find the values of x in dy by dx. Yes. For suppose what happened at x is equal to 1. For suppose at x is equal to c1. This x is equal to c1, we have to substitute in the second order derivative. You remember carefully. We will get the values from the dy by dx. Those values you substitute in the second order derivative. X is equal to c1. You have to substitute in the second order derivative, put the x value. This is d square y by dx square. For suppose is less than 0. In fifth one, at x is equal to c1, this is first condition. In this one, first condition, x is equal to c1, you have to substitute in the second order derivative. Here d square y by dx square is less than 0, means negative value. Whenever you substitute the x value c1 in the second order derivative, the second order derivative must, for suppose may be negative, second order derivative is negative, means the function f of x has a maximum at x is equal to c1. Therefore, f of x have maximum value at x is equal to c1. Understood or not? Second order derivative is negative, means the function have the maximum value. Second order derivative is negative. Therefore, maximum value is equal f of this value substitute in this one. That c1 value substitute in this one. For suppose at x is equal to c1. For suppose d square y by dx square is positive. For suppose maybe chance 100%. Whenever if this value substitute in this one, three cases, positive or negative or 0. For suppose negative means 100% maximum. Positive means 100% f of x have minimum. Second order derivative means positive, means f of x have a minimum value at x is equal to c1. Therefore, minimum value is equal to f of c1. This same value substitute here, f of c1. Per suppose d square y by d, second order derivative is equal to 0. What happened? The function have neither maxima nor minima. This point c1 is called point of inflection. The point of inflection. Okay. If d square y by dx square is equal to 0 means f of x have neither maxima nor minima at x is equal to c1. In this case, x is equal to c1 is called point of inflection. That's fine. Simple. Before we learn so many methods, this is also same way. Second order derivative test. You remember this one? How to do? Working rule. How to do? First, f of x. You know, dy by dx. You find the critical points. After that, immediately find the second. First we find dy by dx and this. Immediately we find no problem at all. dy by dx and d square y by dx square, no problem at all. Okay. After that, here we get the critical point. Those critical points substitute in this second order derivative. If the second order derivative is negative, means the function have maximum value. Second order derivative is positive, means minimum value. Means 0, have no maxima, no minima. That is called inflection point. Okay, we will go to the one problem, my dear students. Okay, you will see once the working rule of those problems. Now, first suppose what happened this question. F of x is equal to minus 3 by 4 x power 4 minus 8x cube minus 45 by 2 x square plus 105. Find all the points of local maxima and minima and the corresponding maxima and minimum values of the function. Here not given the first derivative tests. The question not find the local maxima and local minima of the function, all points and the values also. This is given. Why we will do this method means the applications of the maxima and minima, all problems by using this second order derivative test only. Maximum. All problems 99.99%. That's why I am telling you remember this process. Okay. Now by using this one, first f of x is given. Now you will find the derivative f dash of x. How to find the derivative of this one, my dear students? F dash of x is equal to minus 3 by 4 into x power 4 derivative 4x cube. Okay. Minus 8 into x cube derivative 3x square minus 45 by 2 into x square derivative is 2x. Okay, my dear students. Plus not x is there. Okay. X is not included here. That is 105. Plus 105 derivative is 0. 4 cancel. Okay. 2 cancel. What happened? This is f dash of x is equal minus 3x cube minus 24x square minus 45x. Okay. Yes or no? Yes. Now immediately we will find f dash of x or f dash of x is equal to no problem at all. Double derivative f dash of x. X cube derivative 3x square minus 9x square minus 48x minus 45. X square derivative 2x, 2x in 24, 48, 45 into x derivative is 1. Okay, my dear students. Now let f dash of x is equal to 0 for critical points or stationary points. Okay, now minus 3x cube minus 24x square minus 45x is equal to 0. Now 100% we will take the common minus 3x taken common out. Minus 3x, x square plus 8x plus 15, I think. Okay, here 100% x value is 0 or x square plus 8x plus 15 equal to 0. Factors 5 3s are 3 5s are means x plus 3 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to minus 3 comma minus 5 or minus 5. How many values you get? 1, 2, 3 values you will get. Now those values must and should substitute in this equation. Second order derivative per suppose negative means maximum value, second order derivative positive means minimum value. Okay, per suppose first x is equal to 0, here at x is equal to 0, what happened? Now substitute here f double dash of 0. Here 0, 0, what happened? Minus 45. Minus 45 means negative. What is the meaning of negative? Second order derivative negative means 100% maximum or minimum. Second order derivative is negative means the function f of x have maximum at x is equal to 0. Therefore maximum value, max value is equal to f of 0. F of 0. Substitute here 0, 0, 0, 0. What happened? That is equal to 105. Now how to substitute? Minus 3. Minus 3 how to substitute? What happened? Here substitute at x is equal to minus 3. F double dash of minus 3. In the you substitute in the second order derivative. Second order derivative minus 9 into 9. Minus 3 whole square. Minus 3 whole square means 9. 9 minus 81. Minus 48 into minus 3 means 100% plus. Okay. 53 is a 150 means 6 144 plus 144 minus 45. What we need 80 40 126. Not calculation part, positive or negative. Okay, 126, this is positive. This is positive, 100% positive. What happened? At minus 3 positive. Now you can find the why f second order derivative is positive. Second order derivative positive means f of x have minimum value. How to find the minimum value? Now, therefore, here continuation f of x have minimum value at x is equal to minus 3. Okay, my dear students. Therefore, minimum value is equal to f of minus 3. Substitute f of minus 3. What happened f of minus 3? That is equal to minus 3 by 4 into minus 3 power 4 minus 8 into minus 3 whole cube minus 45 by 2 into minus 3 whole square plus 105. Minus 3 by 4 into 3 power 4, 3 3s are 9, 81, yeah. Minus 8 into, this is minus 27, minus 45 by 2 into 9 plus 105. Now minus 3 into 81. 3 8 is the 8 3 is the 240. Okay, my dear students. Here minus 243 by 4 plus here 216 105 321, yeah, 321 minus 405 by 2, my dear students. Now what is going on here? 4 is the LCM, minus 243 plus 321 into 4, 321 into 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 1284, 1284 minus 405. Okay, my dear students. Now 243, 405 adding 846. How much? 648. Subtraction. Oh, here 2 is there. Sorry, this one also. Again, mistake is going on. 810. Okay, here 810. 810, 243. 3, 5, 10. 1053. Now subtract 1053. Here 1, 3, 2. Hey, what happened? that is 231, that equal 231 by 4. That is the maximum value, my dear students. Okay. I hope that you understood this problem. We will do in this way. Okay. Tomorrow class we will explain the application, some more problems. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss about the next, some more problems. Okay, my dear students. Thank you, one and all.